already got some decent totals on the ground, but there's a lot more to come. Looking at the hour-by-hour forecast, starting off at a 4 o'clock start time, let's take you through the rest of the day. And what we find is the snow continues to fall. It looks like as the storm, the surface low, starts to lift northeast into the deep south, that's going to inject enough warm air aloft so that we could find some sleet mixing in with the snow in areas near and south of the state line. What that does, it kind of cuts into the overall snowfall amounts expected out of the storm, but it's still going to be a healthy snowstorm in northern Arkansas as well. And it looks like the sleet risk kind of moves out as we head towards sunrise on Sunday. Still a lot of snow falling from the sky at that point. And then as we work into Sunday morning, notice at 9 o'clock, we've still got light to probably some pockets of moderate snow falling. And then that snow will come to an end as we get into early afternoon on Sunday. But the clouds should persist in most areas throughout the day. Now, as far as snowfall, and this is from first flake to last flake. We're talking from this morning or last night, early this morning, all the way through early afternoon on Sunday. Still expecting amounts of around a half a foot here along and north of Highway 54. Decent snowfall there. Here across southern Missouri, I think we're looking at a solid 7 to 10 inches of total snowfall. So we've got a long way to go. There could be some isolated pockets in here that pick up 11 inches of snow. Now, as you get down toward the state line and south of the state line, this is the typically favored area based on the storm track for the higher amounts. And I think in that area, that's probably where we're going to be looking at upwards of 9 to 12 inches of snowfall generally. And there could be a few places that see over a foot of snow. I think that that would be favored here in the northwest corner of Arkansas. Now, the cold is the other side of this thing. It's been frigid today. Temperatures have been in the single digits all day long. It looks like we manage a high of about 10 degrees, and then temperatures tonight fall back to 3. Maybe 13 Sunday afternoon. Once the snow shuts down in the afternoon, temperatures are going to have a little bit of an easier time trying to climb into the low teens. And then Sunday night, as skies try to clear out for most of the night with light winds and that snow cover, I think temperatures are going to bottom out in the -5 to -10 degree range. And it is a setup, especially if skies can stay more persistently clear. It's a setup where there could be a few spots that go below -10 Monday morning. 18 for the high. Looks like morning lows in the single digits throughout next week with highs near freezing on Tuesday. We may be able to get above on Wednesday, and then it looks like with more Arctic air pushing into the area late next week, we're looking at below freezing highs Thursday, Friday, possibly into the upcoming weekend. And that's going to give very little chance for the snow that is falling now to melt away over the course of this week. Carissa?
Yeah, Jamie, again, brutally cold. We're going to take a live look over Ozark as that light snow continues to fall. Now, once again, the window for the pause of snow is coming to an end. Snowfall is settling in for this evening and overnight. Now, a stretch of Interstate 44 is closed in Phelps County after an accident involving an overturned semi. Now, here's that video where you can see that semi completely rolled on its side. It happened in the westbound lanes of 44 in Rolla. It's not clear if there were any injuries. Now, the semi turned over on its side, blocking all westbound lanes. Some emergency crews are having trouble getting to the scene as they've been caught in traffic on the interstate, and there's no word on how long those westbound lanes will be closed. So again, if you are having to travel near the Rolla area, I-44, that is another hindrance that you will run into. It's not just those road conditions. Again, that's why it's so important. Make sure that you are driving slow. Make sure that you're leaving enough space in between you and the person in front of you. We're taking another look at the MoDOT traveler map. Again, we've been saying it for a couple of hours now. Blue means partly covered. Purple means completely covered. And if we look here, most of this map is becoming purple. We're going to take a look at the Springfield Metro, where you can see this square right here. That is the Metro. All of it is purple now, except for some of these interstates right here in the highways. So again, if you are traveling inside Springfield, a lot of these conditions are going to continue to be covered. Again, as Jamie said, the snow is just going to keep coming. So these are about as good as the roads are going to get. If we can pull up just one camera here and kind of show what these conditions look like on a fully covered road. That's what we're talking about. Here is National and James River Freeway. Again, fully covered roads. this is as good as it's going to get for a couple of days. And we don't want to leave out Arkansas. So now we are going to take a look at Arkansas road conditions. This is from iDrive Arkansas. Now, with most of these, we've got their colors are a little bit different, okay? So all this yellow means is that traffic is slow. Traffic is very, very slow. Again, it's that southern area where we're seeing more of those higher snow totals as well. And if we could take a look at one of their traffic cameras here, you can see plowed roads looking good. More people are out there driving safe as well. And we hope that you guys are staying warm. If you have to get outside, then make sure that you are staying safe, staying warm, bundle it up.